Yehovah, please fill me with the Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, amen. We'll start with the Shema, listen and obey. Children of Yah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Proverbs 19. Better to be poor and live one's life uprightly than engage in crooked speech, for such a one is a fool. To act without knowing how you function is not good, and if you rush ahead, you will miss your goal. A person's own folly is what ruins his way, but he rages in his heart against Yehovah. Wealth brings in many friends, but the poor man loses the one friend he has. A false witness will not go unpunished. Whoever breathes out lies will not escape. Many ask favors of a generous person. To a giver of gifts, everyone is a friend. A poor man's relatives all hate him. Even more, his friends stay away from him. He may pursue them with entreaties, but they aren't there to be found. To acquire good sense is to love oneself. To treasure discernment is to prosper. A false witness will not go unpunished. Whoever breathes out lies will perish. It isn't fitting for a fool to live in luxury, and even less for a slave to govern princes. People with good sense are slow to anger, and it is their glory to overlook an offense. A king's wrath is like the roaring of a lion, but his favor is like dew on the grass. A son who is a fool is his father's ruin, and a nagging wife is like a leak that keeps dripping. A house and wealth are inherited from ancestors, but a sensible wife is from Yehovah. Laziness makes people fall asleep, and an idle person will go hungry. He who keeps mitzvah keeps himself safe, but he who doesn't care how he lives will die. He who is kind to the poor is lending to Yehovah, and he will repay him for his good deed. Discipline your child while there is hope, but don't get so angry that you kill him. A violent-tempered person will be punished. If you try to save him from it, you will make things worse. Listen to advice and accept discipline, so that in the end you will be wise. One can devise many plans in one's minds, but Yehovah's plan will prevail. A man's lust is his shame, and a poor man is better than a liar. The fear of Yehovah leads to life. One who has it is satisfied and rests untouched by evil. A lazy person buries his hand in the dish, but doesn't even bother to bring it to his mouth. If you strike a scorner, the simple will learn to act wisely. If you reprove the intelligent, he will understand what you mean. One who mistreats his father and evicts his mother is a son who brings them shame and disgrace. My son, if you stop heeding discipline, you will stray from the principles of knowledge. A worthless witness mocks at justice, and the mouth of the wicked swallows wrongdoing. Judgments are in store for scorners, and blows for the backs of fools. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading Proverbs 19? We can aim to live life honestly, even if you are poor. Aim for your goal, but seek first. Know how you can function, then act towards your goal. Create in your heart a burning desire for Yehovah, and you will build your way. Aim to become wealthy, which brings many friends. Aim to speak the truth as easily as you breathe. Aim to be generous and a giver of gifts. Aim to create wealth and keep it and use it for the kingdom of Yehovah. Aim to love yourself by getting good sense, and treasure discernment is to prosper. Aim to be an honest witness. Aim to be wise from the perspective of Yehovah. Know that the fruit of good sense is to be slow to anger and to be able to overlook an offense. Aim to win the favor of others. Aim to be wise. Pray for a good, helpful, pleasant wife. Trust that a sensible wife is from Yehovah. Aim to be productive in life. Aim to keep Yehovah's mitzvah, to keep safe. Aim to be kind to the poor, and it is like lending to Yehovah. He will repay for your good deed. Aim to discipline your children while they are young and moldable. Aim to have a temper that is pleasing from Yehovah's perspective. Aim to be wise by listening to advice and accepting discipline. Aim to plan well, but always follow Yehovah's plan. Aim not to lust, and to always be honest. Aim to fear Yehovah, and this will lead to life. You will be satisfied, and evil will not touch you. Aim to be productive and hardworking. Aim to teach the simple to learn to act wisely. Aim to correct the intelligent, and understanding will follow. Aim to love your father and mother and bring joy to them. Aim always to listen to discipline and keep the path of the principles of knowledge. Aim to be valuable witness and uphold justice. Aim to give praise and be wise. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can aim to gain good sense, be slow to anger, and listen to others. Produce spiritual fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. And how can we bear one another's burdens? We can use our gifts to build others up in Yeshua. In this Friday night before Shabbat, with the Arianic blessing, Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being towards your bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Amen. Shabbat Shalom.